Welcome to this review and overview by Binary Options Authority's DXN1 and DXN1 Turbo NADEX cash flow simple system for the 2-hour or the overlapping 1-hour NADEX binary. So we put both of these systems on the same page, and one's basically an upgrade of the other. We trade the NADEX 1-hour binary, trades all day, and you can see here by the track record, focused on NQ here. You may find another instrument that you like to trade better, that's fine, or maybe one that does even better, but this does pretty well. If you're looking for a simple system, you can trade all day, right, and potentially make a lot of money, well, take a look at DXN1. Now you can see here how the wins and losses and the net wins add up. See the net per day, net wins, okay? So we're trading at the money trades, and we simply just take the trades. Since we're trading at the money, targeting at the money, when in doubt, we would, in terms of what strike to pick in real time, we try to favor the at the money, which would be a little bit on the in the money side. This makes things easier for us. So therefore, you can see this track record here and how it adds up. This is based on 10 contracts, daily average 10 contracts. But before we get the average, you can see this day, 10 contracts, which is not really a big position at all, right? But, you know, it depends on where you're starting. You're starting with, preferably it's, one is learning a new system and you're trading real time. First you want to study it, then practice it historically, and then you want to demo it just to work out the mechanics, okay? And then get the one contract trading, get good at that, and then you can see here how things add up, right, during the day. This is a very solid, blunt system, which is kind of on the side of a loophole. I've used that word twice in one day, but I don't like the concept of loophole, but it's just such a nice momentum burst type of trade that just works out, and we've done variations of this over time, and it just is a solid approach, okay? And it's just a solid, repeatable approach that just keeps on churning out over time. So hey, let's put it to work. All right, so this is a type of trading for a good living system that you can look to employ, and you can combine this system because it's easy to tell the entries with other systems or another system, okay, in terms of day trading, like the 1 hour or the 20-minute binaries. But then, of course, trading the day binaries and the weekly binaries are easier because they require less attention. So if you look over here, you can see the net per day. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. All right, this is the performance. Systems performance track record. Is based on the system's rules, and then so we just enter, we go to expiration, that's it, and you can see how it just adds up, it just cranks it out. 22 grand in 8 days. Hey, it's pretty good. Pay some bills with that, right? Then that's an average of $2,800 a day on 10 contracts. Now we added turbo, which is a whole separate approach. Okay, this is not mixed with, well, you mix them together. You can mix them together, okay? But these results are based on this turbo version here. And technically, you wouldn't want to mix. You just want to trade turbo. What am I talking about? Why mix, right? Okay. So we discovered a new tweak to the DXN1 method, and we said, hey, this is better, all right? And so we are presenting it to you in case you want to put it to work. Now look at these daily cash scenarios, okay? Same 8 days. Look at the consistency here. And then now this goes up to 50 grand over 8 days on 10 contracts. Okay, so with one contract, you're risking what? With an at the money position, roughly you're risking $50. Okay, now it's $500 on 10 contracts. So the daily average here is $6,356.25. Okay, that's on 10 contracts with trading all the system entries as indicated, which is which is really in this system. I mean, it sounds like, oh, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's pretty fun. There's a good pace there's a good pacing, okay? So you don't have to spaz out. I mean, you do want to set up your NADEX entry automations as much as possible, where you set your market, set the market order, set your contracting you use each time, and of course we go into all the depths of details of concepts of money management and this and that. So, or we usually do. So, we don't, then let us know. Okay, so now here is both of these together. Okay, so you traded one in one hand and you traded both in the other hand, and we just combine these together. Which actually, since I just mentioned in real time here, we're going to do a little change, and therefore I just took that out. Because why? Why not just focus on turbo? Okay, you don't need to combine them. Just focus on turbo and see if you can grow this to 20 contracts, 30 contracts, and so on. So if we use 50 contracts, just multiply that times 5, for example, and then imagine making $31,000 a day. Okay, now it's starting to look better. Now, for those of you who don't know, NADEX is USA Exchange. Okay, they've gotten, from my knowledge, quite big, and they should be able to handle those type of numbers. Whereas the old school binary brokers, probably couldn't handle those numbers. So you can feel good, and of course, you can always talk to your brokers if you're making too much money. Say, hey, is this cool? I mean, let me know. You want to be cool with your broker, right? Well, it's an exchange, it's not in a broker. They're a broker and exchange in one. Anyways, come on over if you're not here at binaryoptionsauthority.com. If you're on this page, you scroll down. If you're interested in this system, you find out more information. We usually have an opt-in form to find out more information specifically on these two systems, and we'll look at adding that. But in the meantime, you can contact us with your questions if you need so. If you want to get started, learn the system, get it down pat, get it rolling for yourself, come down here and you can purchase the system. Okay, so that's just about it. Let us know if you have any questions, but I think this is going to be a great method for a lot of folks out there to trade. It's going to fit a lot of personalities really well. Thanks.